Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Mepod Socials. Today promises to be an insightful and educative discussions. With me here is our brother Edward, our brother Abe, and our brother Giovanni. Our topic for today is the just recent release on the performance of the WASSCE results. And please, brother Giovanni, what do you think of the just recent performance?
To me, I think it was very, very bad, because if you compare this year results to the previous years, what I was even shocked was on the social studies. We know that social studies is very, very easy, and the easiest subject in our education system, of which, if you check on the percentage, about 60% of the students failed in social studies, which was very, 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 bad. We know that maths, if you compare maths and social, we were expecting to hear bad performance in maths, not in social studies. And we got to know that most of the students failed in social studies, which was very, very bad.
Okay.
So,
Brady, what do you think?
Okay. As our brother was saying, he was saying something about social studies, which is very true. But before you can write social studies and write it well, you need to get your English language very well. You must learn, you use English language to write social studies, because every point you raise, you must explain it. And when you can't express yourself in writing, you can't pass, which is very difficult. And I will just use this opportunity like it's from the basis, where when we go to our schools, we don't entreat or we don't force students to speak the English language, which they use their mother tongue. Even just recently, the education minister was telling us that we should use our mother tongue to teach these students, which to me, it was not good at all. Okay. Because when you find it difficult to express yourself, you can't write it, which I think it leads to this downfall or the failure of the social studies.
Okay. With what you are saying, I want to quote something from one of our ministers. He was saying that 2025 WASSCE results, some of them could not use standard language.
Okay.
Spell words correctly and apply proper language in their essay. Some of the students were also using PG and social media language, which was not formal.
Yes.
You can see that based on the social media that they are following, they were using the language that they are learning from there to write the exams.
The shortcuts.
Okay.
One thing is, when you are open to something, that thing that you are open to is what you use most. When we look at the performance from 2022 to 2025, when you read it as a chart, it is like when it goes up, then it comes down. Then it goes down. So if we are to compare it to Forest, that business platform, it's like it's dropping, which is very bad. Something needs to be done, because we don't know what will happen the years to come.
So do you think these performances was based on the educational system, or it was based on the teacher's performance towards teaching, or is based on the student himself or herself? What do you think?
To me, some is from the educational system, because some of the rules and regulations it's not good it's not helping the teachers, because it's like we teach them, but your hands is tied at your back. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. So now the students are not, the discipline in the schools are no more there.
They are having power over the teachers.
Yes.
It's no more there. So a student will be in school and using social media in the classroom, like using phone in the classroom, whilst the teacher is teaching, he's on social media. Who are you to be the child? So somehow, some of the problems are coming from the education system.
With what you are saying, I have a personal experience with that.
Okay.
One of my students were misbehaving in class and I punished him. Do you know that the students willingly, without informing any teacher in the school, went to the house, informed the parents, and the parent came to the school to insult me and the other teachers over there. Why? Because the child misbehaved in class and I punished him. That's all.
Okay, so let's look at the school, the educational system. Is it punishment free? Is that what you are trying to tell me?
Okay.
That the school system is telling you not to punish at all, or there is a form of punishment which they think you should stop for now?
Let me come in. Educational system does not necessarily omit punishment. For instance, when you are in basic school, when a student misbehaves, you must send the student to the headmaster. The headmaster must log that you have to cane the child 2 or 3.
That's
Yes.
what is
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the system now.
Sure.
okay.
So, by the time you move the student from that class to the headmistress or headmaster's office, you have wasted time.
Sure.
That student has wasted all the student's time. So, as a teacher, I'm afraid when I cane a student, I'll be reported. So I'll not cane the student. I'll leave the student to be.
And the time
And
frame for the
that-
teaching is very, very limited.
It's very limited.
Okay.
And one thing about our school system, they are children. They are children. They take things for granted. When a parent allow you to punish or to control their word for you, you know that the student is learning. I have a student, the mother will call me. My ward didn't sleep yesterday at night. I said, he's afraid of you, so please do something about it. Yes, then you correct that student and you see evidence that this student is performing. And that is
In our days at school, who dare you when a teacher is teaching and you are looking out? Who dare you? I remember my life, my own experience. A teacher beat me mercilessly. The reason is he's teaching, I'm looking outside. He's teaching, I'm roaming out.
Yes, you're not paying attention.
But does beating actually enforce a child or a student to learn?
Because they are afraid of these kids, they will attend to you.
Okay.
To us as Africans, spell the word.
For the child.
So everything must be done accordingly. The children must be beat. If we are not beating them, in our days, let's say we will not beat you, but we will give you cutlass to weed. So because of the weeding, the student will not try to do what he did.
All this is, they are not more.
Yes. Even in some private schools, students are not allowed to sweep. They are not allowed to scrub. They are not even allowed to even
Sure.
clean their.
They have cleaners. Even
They have
the
cleaners.
themselves.
Yes.
I have a person at Buong.
Me too.
Private
Very
school.
praise.
The
They
teachers
didn't-
sweep, they mob.
Yes,
Oh,
they
it's
didn't-
too much.
when-
Okay, so
It's
to
too
me,
much.
for a student to be academically
Good.
no, not
Decline.
good, declined,
Decline.
it depends on the student
Yes.
himself or herself.
Yes.
What vision do you have? What at all is the vision? What is the reason why you are entering school?
Sure.
You must learn or you must know that, okay, I'm doing this for my future.
Yes.
So if the educational system is corrupt, I'm still focused on what I'm going to learn. If the students or the teachers are not helping me, I still need to learn.
Sure. Sure.
Do you get it? So there are a whole lot of things that is contributing to this performance. So that, but the main thing is, to me, I think that it depends on the child.
Child,
It
yes.
depends on the student. Do you get it?
Or the
They are right.
It depends on the student.
True. It depends on the student. The student must have a vision. So who is helping the student for the vision to come true? Because we are Christians. We are Christians. So let me add this. The Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child. So we must, some of the students speaking will not help them. You must add something.
Alone is not
let-
enough.
You
let-
must add something.
Let me add something. In SHS, to be honest, SHS, we don't cane. But SHS, we take these students to be matured. And every teacher who teaches a student have the vision that these students must pass so that I will get this fame. So every teacher, even SHS, they give them performance contracts. Every headmaster, you sign these contracts, make sure that these students will perform. So it is your vision that you force these students to learn. But as you were saying, they are not ready to learn. They are not ready.
So what do you think are the solution? Let's go to the solution. What do you think will help the students to perform academically good or perform very well?
I think one is, you see, the free education that the government brought to the system is, to me, is good. But the way that we are implementing it in our education system is very, very bad. This is a situation whereby a student will write an exams and get a grade, let's say 39, 40, 50, and will go to school.
So do you think they don't have a chance to go to school?
No, they have a chance, but this is the case that a student will have at the back of his or her mind that even if I don't learn and I get 9, all the subjects, I'll go to school.
Okay, let me chip in something.
Do you understand that?
Based on what you are saying, according to educational system, as I said, education is a transitional process. Once you are growing, then your mind will be broadened. So we are taking something like when a child is in JHS, maybe probably will be 13 or 14 to complete. We assume that the student or the child is having low IQ. But once you get to SHS, you have a broadened mind. I have a student who, when he was in JHS, like she has a very good handwriting, but was not academically good. But when she went to SHS, by the time she completed, she was good. And it has testified when she went to university. I saw her grade. She is very good. So if that student had been denied of her education, do you think she will perform?
With what you are saying, I have a video of one of the headmistress in one of the secondary schools saying that
she had 14, but she couldn't even write something.
Even write her name was a problem.
It's on them.
And even how to construct a sentence was a, so my question is, how did that person pass the BEC?
To pass. Yeah. Yes, it's come back to our basis. The JHS, do you know that some teachers get the chance to write for the students? They will write it on a sheet of paper.
Yeah, that one.
And they will transfer it into, and
so I think some of the teachers too are part of the problem.
Yes.
Sure.
So I'm also trying to say that, the teachers are to be also urged that before you know a student's performance, let the person know or write it by himself or herself.
Yes.
And that is when you get to know the person's strength and weaknesses.
Yes.
The subject he does well in, the subject he doesn't do well in, so that you'll be able to guide the person.
Sure.
And I think this is also not helping the students. When the time is approaching for them to write exams,
they go see for
that the teachers just contribute something.
So what is the solution? Right now we are talking about the solution.
So you must put it at the ears of the student that we are not giving you anything.
Yes.
We have taught you.
I think,
and we
that one,
it's
it's because now I think that it has come to stay, you know.
No, right now, let me, no, it has not come to stay.
So one of the solutions is to just let it go.
If you are in Otafu now, the municipal assembly has urged every teacher not to be at the center. They should allow only headmaster.
And you think that one will happen?
Yes, it's going
it
to
will
happen.
never happen. This is not the first time they are saying this.
You'll
be seeing teachers and headmistress running in the bush, bringing foreign materials for students to write. And
I think that is the main reason why most of the students are not learning.
Yes.
And we are hoping that if they are taking something from us, they are telling us to go and bring something. Maybe 50 cedis.
Good.
If they are paying for me to learn again.
Some of the teachers demand money.
I have my answers there already. So whether the answers they are bringing, whether it is good or not, not good.
With that one,
take the paper. Go away.
You'll be having a good student in the classroom. You know that this question I can answer by myself. But sake of the apport that is coming,
you need to relax.
Sitting down, relaxing, waiting for the apport while the time is going. You see, so all these are some of the factors that we have to, educate the children, the students about that, so that they will know that they should believe in themselves they can do it and they can do it better. Because some of the answers that the teachers provide, they'll be using AI.
Yes.
The AI also, some of the answers are not, correct.
Yeah.
Even they are not in the textbooks, which the teacher, the marking scheme.
So
They use mark.
the main issue is that the students should believe, as you were saying, the students should believe in themselves that they have something in their mind. So when they go there, they should believe in what they have learned throughout their basic from KG up to, Form 3. Before you go to write the exams, because the BEC is basic education.
Yes.
All the questions that you have been taught in class is what they are bringing in the exams. So believe in yourself, you can do it. But in the case that the student is having at the back of their mind that my sir, my madam, this assumacy is bringing the answers to me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go, you'll be seeing them sitting, relaxed, and waiting for the apple.
Yes.
While the time is going,
Even some of them,
it's too much.
Testify that once they enter the class, the students were collecting money.
Money for the
Yes,
for
and they gave it to her, and she was like, "Why?" She said, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's just a
I
token
think-
for credit." And when she collected it, they started to ask him, and he said, "Stop, Miss Awaji Esika. Instead that money, and allow us to ask, allow us to teach, which is not helping." But I think when we start from basis, was for instance, when you are writing exams, they call that week wretched week. You go there with your chalawate, you empty your packet, you empty every part, then you write the exams. One is at distance themselves. So you write the exams yourself. When you do this at the basis, they will know in their mind that nobody is helping us.
Sure.
Now to rewrite the BC in our various schools. BC, when Tafu Municipal, some people will move from Rokanji to Methodist. They are on the same territory.
Sure.
These teachers have been rotating. Whilst I'm in Rokanji, the next 4 years or 5 years, I'll be transferred to another school.
Sure.
And I'll know them.
So
It is
you think that the solution, if you want the best for our students in the basic level to extend to the tertiary level, one thing that we have to make is that the education sector, what do you call it? The GES, they should bring a structure that will govern the teaching and learning in the basic level. Because if a child or a student will be good in any of the subjects, it starts from the infancy. The KG.
Yes.
You see that they are neglecting the KG, the primary school.
Sure.
If you go to the primary school level, you see that a teacher, one teacher is teaching all the subjects, of which maybe, let's say, I am a teacher in primary 2. I'm good in math, but I'm not good in English. So, you see that teacher will be teaching what is he or she is comfortable of teaching. And neglecting
the workload is
very good. And
It's even heavy
that person will be neglecting the other areas, of which the student will suffer. So the time that the student will move from primary level to the JHS level, you see that his or her academic level is very, very, low.
And I also think you must bring the olden days to the school now.
The system,
Olden days system, we must bring it now.
the caning,
Before, when you are going home, the teacher will tell you, tomorrow morning, mental.
sure.
For you,
By the time you get to there, you learn everything. You are
something tell you. Let something tell you not to learn.
Sure.
So, because of that fear, that night, if you are going any place you are going,
Wherever you find
stop
yourself.
and learn. Because tomorrow it meant and tell you not to go to school.
okay.
So that system must be brought back.
Bring back.
Sure.
So that
I agree.
everything must go accordingly.
Sure.
And as my brother said, now if you want to be a student, you must report to the headmaster.
And then,
Log.
write a letter,
Log.
writing a letter.
Some of the teachers also take the privilege to be beating you.
It must be done. Take her back. Now, even as I'm sitting here right now, it was those things.
That's
Because
in
if
your
I
life.
this,
Sure.
Me, I'll never
When
be
you
late
go
in anything,
just
anywhere
put it
I
back
go.
down.
I'll never be late because when you happy, for instance, when you are late, we have 1 hour master. He will cane you, so you dare not be late. But you were saying something.
Final question.
A class teaching or subject teaching in lower primary. GS has bring something we call PLC, which teachers will meet to teach themselves so that you prepare and you teach the students. Let's say, for instance, I'm good in mathematics. This person is good in English. So we rotate it. This week, we have this topic, which I'm finding it difficult to teach. Then we'll bring it on board. And the math teacher will teach the whole
Staff.
so that when you go to class, you deliver. And as a teacher, you must always prepare. You must always prepare. So GS is at least is doing something which is helping the teachers to teach them. The only problem I have with GS is that they have given students superior over teachers.
Sure.
Because you can't beat it.
But at our time too, we also depended, we also depended on past questions,
Yes.
which also helped us.
By now, where is the
But
past questions?
it's there.
It's there.
It is there.
It's there. It's in the system.
Your teacher will tell you to go and find past questions. But now, are they telling them to go and find past questions?
At least they should find it.
You know,
You should find
all
it yourself.
Yes.
all this is as a SHS students. You are grown up.
Past questions are everywhere.
Now, you know the problem with that one. You see, when you go to the government level, if you compare the government system to the private schools, when a parent take his or her child to the private school, the mindset about education is different from when he bring his or her child to the government. The reason is that they believe that government school, everything is government.
Yes.
Free.
Everything is from the government to the child.
Yes.
Of which, in our time, yes, because I remember that in our time, English language, we were having some reading books that's during but now it's no more. So the teachers, the parents are not buying books for their kids as well. So their kids will be coming to school during English session. A teacher will having his or her own reading book, and all the students will be sitting there looking at the teacher. You see, and the time frame is very, very, very limited.
Yes.
That's 50 minutes.
Yes.
How will you copy a passage on the board it will take about 20 minutes of your time to copy. And after that, you have to recopy the questions also. And after that, after every lesson,
It's telling you to become God.
and after every lesson, you must within that 15 minutes.
So what are your final ways?
My final words is something needs to be done, and from GES to the school, the headmasters, and to the teachers, we must sit the students down. We must sit the students down, and that old rules must be brought back.
Okay.
They must bring those rules back. For you need not to consult a headmaster before you discipline a child. You need not to consult anyone before you discipline a child, because you are in a classroom with a student, and you know that if this thing is done, the student will learn.
Okay. Vaidi, what's your final word?
So, my final words is that we should advise the students, as our brother was saying. Students need to take their lessons serious. They should know the future ahead of them. They should know that they must learn. They shouldn't wait for anybody. They shouldn't even wait for teachers. Because during our time, when the teacher is not there, you must take your books and read. So I think they need advice.
Okay.
My final word is going straight to the government. Is that the free education to me is perfect, is good. But the way that we are implementing it in our education system is a big problem for me. Whereby a student will be getting 9 and be going to school. So that thing alone is not encouraging our students to learn. I'm having this a personal experience myself, because you can enter a classroom, about 70 people, you get not more than 3 of them that will be serious for you. Why? Because they have at the back of their mind that even if I get 51, I'll go to school, SHS.
I'll get school.
So that free education itself is good. But the way that we are implementing it, it's affecting our children and it's affecting our future education. So they should do something about it. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. So we have come to the end of our discussion. We are praying and then we are hoping that our government will be able to implement the educational system very well for us, because they know that these students are the future and the hope of this country. And to our students, please kindly take time and learn. Learn very well. Don't depend on anyone. Don't depend on your parents. Don't depend on your teachers. Don't depend on the educational system. Depend on yourself. Believe in yourself. Have vision on for yourself, that I'm going to school for this particular reason, and then come out victorious. To our parents, please, we are urging you that you sit your student, or you sit your child down. Please, your word. They need your assistance. They need your motivation. Motivate them that they can do it, and then do it well. And then to our fellow teachers, please, we are begging you. You are doing your best. We know you are trying, but please kindly help our students, because whenever they leave their various houses or their various homes, you are the parents. You are the direct parent. So kindly help our students to learn, and then even if it takes punishment for them to learn, do so, and God will bless you. Amen. I urge each and every one of us to follow us on all our social media platforms. Bye bye.